Okay, the next thing I'd like to add in this sidebar is a little a feed here of our latest Instagram posts. So I'm just going to show you guys how to do that. It's optional if you want to put it in here, but let's go back into our back end, and I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this API stuff. All right, and we are going to install a new plugin. So let's go to plugins and add new. And we're going to search plugins. So just search Instagram. Awesome. And let's do the very first one, Instagram feed. And we're just going to select install now and allow that to install. Awesome. That was successful. Let's activate this plugin. And let's go ahead, scroll down, find Instagram feed, and select the settings. Now from here we can customize our feed and figure out how to display it, but first we need to go ahead and configure this. And we need to get our access token. So let's just go ahead and log in, and we're going to let this plugin do this for us. So if we click this button right here, and let's let this load. Okay, so that actually just logged in for me and pulled up my access token and my user ID. So you'll probably come across a login screen. Just log in with your Instagram information, and then the plugin will do the rest, and it'll go ahead and put in that access token and that user ID. So if it doesn't automatically do it for you, just log into your Instagram account or into the login field that's available with your Instagram information. So I am going to select the access token, and I'm just going to copy this, and I'm going to paste this right here in the access token field, and I'm going to do the same with the user ID. Alright, now I've pasted both those in there. I'm going to go ahead and save these changes. Awesome. And now we could, look at the customized settings. I'm not going to change anything, but we can set the width we want our feed to be. I'm going to keep that at 100%, as well as change the height. With background color, we can sort the photos with different stuff. You can do it randomly. I'm going to do newest to oldest, and then more importantly we can post how many columns we want them to be and how many photos total. Alright, and I'm just going to keep everything the same, and let's lastly click display your feed, and from here we can grab a bunch of different short codes that will display differently. So if we wanted to display this with the feed with a different background color, we could just insert this shortcode and change the color of this right here. But we're just going to grab our very top one, and it's simple. It's just this Instagram feed shortcode. And let's go ahead and open up our widgets. So appearance, widgets. I'm going to open that in a new tab. Alright, and we don't have an available widget for this, so we're just going to paste that shortcode into this sidebar. So I want to scroll all the way down and find the arbitrary text or HTML. Find this text widget, and we're going to drop it into our sidebar just below MailChimp. And I'm going to say Insta feed as the title. You don't have to give it a title. If you don't, it'll just be blank. And I'm going to copy that shortcode, the Instagram feed. And I'm going to go ahead and save this. Now we should notice when we refresh our page, our contact page, that just below the keep up, we have our Instagram feed displaying our most recent pictures, which we can click on and open at Instagram.com. Very cool. And this will display, I only have 3 pictures on the account I signed up, but if you have 20 plus pictures, it's going to go ahead and show 20 pictures in rows of 4. So pretty cool. We now know how to, add a newsletter sign up and create an Instagram feed. The next website, the resume website that we build, actually has how to integrate with Twitter and show your recent Twitter feeds. So we're getting a lot of different social components. But I do like the way this sidebar looks now. It's simple, it's clean, it's got a newsletter sign up and our Insta feed. We can go ahead and let's go back in widgets, and you can play around with these different widgets. You could drag calendar in here, or if you do have a bunch of posts, you could do Recent posts is one I like to usually include in here, and I'm not sure here. Recent posts, and if I recall correctly, and you can display how many posts you want. I've only created one post on my blog, so there you go. Oh no, I have 3 posts, so it's displaying my recent posts. So it looks pretty good. It looks a lot better than it did look, and it matches up with our theme. So there's our sidebar. That's how to use it. And we've learned a little bit more about plugins and how to use different plugins, how to install them, and sort of how to use them with not only shortcodes, but using the ones that have built-in widgets.